Hi guys and gals, and welcome to Farming Simulator 19. I'm Buddy 1927, and today welcome to Farming Simulator 19. I need to do one thing. Hang on a second. I'm Buddy 1927, and today welcome. Okay, now I can hear. All right, let's try this again. Hello guys and gals, and welcome to Farming Simulator 19. I'm Buddy 1927, and today we have to do another restart. I screwed up the other day and went to update a program, and I grabbed the wrong program on the site and put in the wrong one, and everything got screwed up. That's why we only had a half hour. I finally figured that out around 10 o'clock this morning. Then around 11:30 had to leave and go do some errands, get some medicine and get some dog food. So I decided to go ahead and while I was out, take care of some things. So we are starting fresh. There's the house. There's me with my John Deere hat. I got the jeans. I got the hat. I just don't got that shirt. Kind of wish I did. Okay. But we're starting the map over again, and this time we are going to do the AutoDrive network first. Then we'll connect all the fields, and then I'll start doing this. But before we do that, I need to do some stuff here. So let me get out of here, and I need to go ahead and set up the animals. So we're going to do, I'm going to use, instead of this cow barn, the dairy barn, I'm going to use one that came in the game, which is this one, which holds 2,000 cows, and we're going to have two of these. And the reason why we're going to have two of these is because I want one dairy and one bull. Now, I'm not going to put in 2,000 cows, but as the dairy cows get pregnant, they will add more cows, and eventually they'll add some more bulls. So we got two of those placed right there. So let's back up. I don't need chickens. Right now I don't need a horse paddock. Yep, 2,000 sheep. Come on, buddy. Let's get rid of that. We're going to set up two sheep farms. One's going to be just wool, and the other one's going to be just meat. So we'll set that up. There should be enough room for cows, for trucks to get through. And everything gets placed. And we need a pigsty. Nope, that's not the pigsty I want. We got the large, we've already done that, I think. Boy, did we. Horse paddock, large. Where's the pigsty? I know I have a pigsty. There it is. No, that ain't the one though. Okay, that's large cattle. That's extra large. Oh, wait a minute. Did I screw up? Yep, I sure did. This is the pigsty. Yep, that's the pigsty. I already got 2 pigsties in there. Oops, wrong button. So let me go back. I'm gonna sell one of these, so let's just sell that one. Now I need the 2 cows. So let's go back. Back one more. Go to animals. And this is the one I want. It's the 2 cow ones. Yeah. What is wrong with this? There we go. One. Two. Okay. Anything else I need? Got 2 sheep, 1 pig, 2 cows, a horse paddock, and riding hall. Horse paddock. And if I remember correctly, that's riding halls under miscellaneous. So how's everybody doing? I don't know how to start a car in PS4. I am doing this on PC. I know you hit the enter key on PC to start a car if you don't have automatic setup. So I would look into your settings and see how it's set up. Because usually by default, as soon as you jump in to a car, to a vehicle, you're supposed to be able to have it start. It's called automatic starting. So I would check into that and check your settings, and they should tell you how to set up for, yeah, set up for your, how to start your car and all that. That's the best thing I can tell you right now. Sorry, I don't have a console. The only console I have right now is an original Xbox, which sometimes works. I've had to repair it so many times I forget about it. But I don't have the money right now to get a gaming console, so I have to do with what I got. I'm glad I can help you there. Ham. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button and bell. That way you always know when the latest videos I do and when I go live on YouTube. Also, right now I'm on disability. I'm trying to grow this channel, so tell your friends about this channel, have them subscribe. I think we're at 412 now. I'm using a new broadcaster, so I'm checking it out. But if you want to help support this channel, go to my website, buddy1927.live. That is the site. That's the name of the site. On there, there's a link to my merchandise shop. So go check it out. I don't make much off my merchandise, but every little bit helps. If you want to buy a t-shirt with my logo on it or some other stuff, check it out. and I would really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, let's get this set up. And we need to turn this into that, and we need to get gravel. No, we're not going to use blacktop. Thanks, Sam. Now, if you're watching this as a rerun, because I rebroadcast all my live streams, you can still check out the site. You can still subscribe. And also, if you can, hit a like button. Every like I get helps my videos get seen a little bit more, helps my stream get pushed up a little bit higher, which helped me get presented to a lot more people, which would help me out and this channel out a lot. I would really appreciate that. So hit that like button if you would. That can also help this channel. If you don't have money to buy a t-shirt, at least hit the like button. That doesn't cost you anything. This lets me know you watched. We're gonna color this in. I'm using field 1, but I'm not going to use all of field 1, but I do want a spot. Okay, yeah, this is better view. Okay. Yes, that will be field 1. There we go. And let's color this in real quick, and then I'll teach you how to use AutoDrive again, and we'll set up the fields for AutoDrive. Then we'll set up the fields for Courseplay today. I just want to box this off. I'll color the rest of this stuff in once I get some animals in there. Now, I got 2 dairy barns. One's going to be for dairy. It's actually going to be used for my dairy farm. And the other one's going to be my cattle barn. Basically, it's just going to have bulls in there. And I'm going to raise them. Oops. Yeah, I can fix that. I screwed up. I'll fix that later. Yeah, we'll keep that grass there. And let's go like that. We'll color that in, and that should be good. We got that set up. Okay. Like I said, I got the majority of the vehicles, most of the roads set. I got a couple on the island I gotta set. We're gonna set up a total of 4 farms. Let me show you on the map what we're gonna be doing here. Right now, I own the entire map. I bought everything. And basically, this is fields 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 are going to be farm 1. And this is going to be the main location of all the equipment and all this. Fields 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 are going to be farm 2. So field 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31 are going to be farm 3, and 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40 are going to be farm 4. So what I'm hoping to do, at least today, get farms 1 and 2, at least the majority, we will get all of farm 1 set up, and hopefully majority of farm 2 set up. I'm going to be using the silos that are already on the map. Like this is a silo right here. And this is silo 2, which I'm going to use for farm 4. We got a silo over here, which is silo 3, which I'm going to use for farm 2. And I think there's a silo over here. Nope. Yeah, silo 4 we're going to use for farm 3. So I'm going to use the 4 silos that are already in the game, so we don't have to set up any more silos. Get this all set up. Looking good. Okay. Now, basically what I'm doing right now is just setting up the network for autoplay. So that way, it's basically like setting up train tracks for a train. It's basically the best way to describe it. Nope, back up, back up, back up. Way we go. So we'll hit record, and we'll drive forward, drive straight, until we get to our next connection. And right now I got auto connect on the start and at the end. So we'll go right through here. This is where it will connect. So I'm going to turn here. So for me to connect to this rail system or network, all I have to do is hit unrecord, and it automatically sets it up. So I can go around. I don't have I only have one waypoint set right now, and that's the cafe on top of the mountain. But I got, like I said, the majority of the roads. I don't have all the roads set up yet, but the majority of the roads are set up right now for on the network. And I'm going to be doing a lot of that off of camera. But I got the majority of the network set up on the island, which is farm 1. And what I'm going to be doing is just finishing up the network first. Then I'll show you how to set up a field. We'll start with field 1 and we'll go through 10. And we'll go ahead and buy the equipment that we need for farm 1. And we'll go ahead and have them start activating and start lining. I line and plow all my fields for the first time, so they're all set up on the same cycle. Because I do have plowing that needs to be done. I have liming that needs to be done that is set on this map. So that way they're all on the same cycle. It won't be a surprise unless I skip a field. One more. Yeah, right there. Gonna hit record. Nope. Get back up. There we go. Gonna hit record, and that's just gonna go straight to that connection. And I think we just gotta make a left-hand turn. Now these routes are set up one way right now. So I'm in America, So we drive on the right hand side of the road. So the right hand side of the road is one way, the left hand side of the road is the opposite way. So we'll just go ahead, get to a point where we think we would turn. And the reason why I'm using this truck instead of a car is you notice that this truck has a trailer. So it's giving me an idea, because I'm going to have tractor trailers, I'm going to have tractors with trailers, I'm going to have equipment attached to other pieces of equipment. I should be using a tractor with a trailer, but this is what I set up initially, and this is what I'm going to use. So that all those connections are complete. Now we need to finish the completion down here, where we have to make a left-hand turn from this turn, and then we got to make a left-hand turn turning into this turn, and we should be all connected. It gets really complicated when you have a four-way intersection. This is a two-way intersection, because a four-way intersection, you get turned around unless you know exactly which way you were going initially. So let's turn this vehicle around. And this is the monotonous part of AutoDrive, but once you get this all set up, it will save you a lot of time, because once you get all the fields set up, and you get all the factories set up and all the silos set up, all you have to do is hit the send the vehicle on its way, and it will automatically drive to it, so you can go to another vehicle that needs, so you can concentrate on something else. So you're not sitting there wasting your time driving the vehicle over to there. You just gotta keep track of it, that's all. What you've sent, where it is, and about where it's going to be end up at. Okay, we're almost done with the island. We just got a couple more things, and we'll go ahead and set up the fields. I'm doing the inside road. We got since we're heading straight there, we got mines on our left hand side. Oh, back up. So we gotta set those up too, especially because the first two factories we got to start using, actually the first three factories we need to start using is the lumber yard, the woodwork yard, and the steel mill. Get those up and going so we can start setting up items like drill pipes, so we can start drilling oil, and then eventually start making nails for pallets and stuff like that. Okay. So those are the things we need to set up. So right now I'm in real-time mode. Right now I'm in real-time mode, so 1 minute is 1 minute in the game. So let's see, it's almost 2 o'clock now. It started at 8 a.m. so you can tell how long I've been playing. It's just 6 hours today. I started this map fresh, so it's only day 1. And we are using seasons on this map also. So we gotta let the ground warm up a little bit before we can actually plant. So that's one of the reasons why I'm taking my time and setting up the network first, but using the real time instead of accelerating the time of day, and that will help me out in the long run. We'll make a turn here. Because we got to connect that to that. That's one of the mines there that we got to set up. So we make that connection here. You see, sometimes you get twisted around, especially when you're doing these four-way intersections, and you get confused which way you're supposed to be going when you're done. You gotta look at the map and go, wait a minute, I was here, and I'm supposed to go over to here. Okay. And sometimes you forget sections, especially when you have a long run, because some of these were long runs. I mean, the first two sections took me a half an hour. Of course, too long. I did the long runs first, and they took me a half an hour just to set up, just to lay them out. And we still got a lot of connections to do. At least I still got a lot of connections to do. We got 40 fields we got to connect. We got, I think, 26 different. Back up. We got 26 different factories to set up for AutoDrive. We have, not counting the 4 different farms, the different buildings. We got at least 4 silos to set up. Plus other things we got to set up. So this helps you out a lot. And that cafe drop-off is the only one I have right now that's done. The only waypoint I have. And you can only drop off at the cafe, and it only will take certain items. But when I was doing the top, unfortunately, the road goes right over the drop-off point, so I just went ahead and set it up. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. Set this up. Scare those birds away. And we'll continue with this. Yeah, I need to do that. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't finish that end, so we'll come back and do this. But the connection has to be complete. One circuit. You can't just break a circuit thing and have break in the circuit, because once you break the circuit, it won't travel, unfortunately. So we gotta make sure all our circuits are complete. And once it's set up, it's actually pretty good. I like it. I like this. The only thing I don't like about it is setting it up. I wish there was a way the programmer, all he has to do is set a program that will automatically read all the roads and then lay the roads out for you, and then you just connect your fields and stuff like that. But each map is different, each road type is different. This really isn't a road, this is a pathway, but I'm using it as a road for shortcuts and be able to get around from point A to point B quicker, especially since the fields we're going to be using this for the fields. So turn on. We'll make a different connection once. I'm not going to set that up yet. Because there's 2 ways to set this thing up, and I got to take a look at the factories and figure out exactly how to get in and out. Some are tight, and I got to realize I'm using tractor trailers on some of them in large vehicles. And same thing here, we're using harvesters, which are large. So we need to get those separated and all that. Okay, that's connected. One of the lines we gotta connect. And I also gotta think about what I'm going to be placing and where I'm going to be placing items on this map. Like my quarry mine is probably going to be in this area. But I also have to figure a way to connect the quarry mine to the network. So the trucks will be able to drive right up to it, dump or fill, whatever truck needs to be done, and then go from there. Now, I'm going to be using the factories for majority of everything. I will be setting up one diesel factory that is going to be using canola and water to make this canola to make diesel fuel out of, until I can get my refinery set up and my oil pump set up, and then my refinery set up so we can make actual diesel fuel from the crude. But we also are earth friendly at this farm, so we want to be able to use clean diesel fuel if possible. So plant-based diesel fuel, which is real. This uses canola. The ones I'm aware of uses corn to make diesel fuel out of, and some additives. It's not just corn, but there's some additives. Corn and manure and something else to make diesel fuel. Since we don't have any animals right now, we don't have any manure production going on. So, and that's the only mod I have that will actually not conflict with the game. I'm testing some other maps out, basically for my map reviews, and I'm thinking about doing a logging map, and then from that logging map start building a town, start building an industry, and go from there. So I'm just going to see how that does. Okay, that's connected that way. Double check this connection. Make sure I got all the connections the right way. Nope, I got no connections over here. So first we need to back up. Back up. We got to connect to here. Okay, that's connected. We got a way to turn left and right off of the offspring, and then offshoot, and then we got to be able to turn left and right going on to the offshoot from the main connection. Nope, back up. There we go. And this is at a little different angle. So let's see. There we go. We got that set up. So that connections, all these are connected to the same circuit, and they're connected to the main network. Let's see, are we missing? Yeah, we need to connect this to that so we can get these fields connected. And if I can get the main network set up first, it'd be a lot easier. And there is a way, I have to figure out how to do it. I'll find a video on YouTube about it, and there's probably one out there that's got to look it up. to where I can download connection for this map, to where I have the road connections for this map, and anybody who's using AutoDrive can at least add it to theirs, and then all they have to do is, like, got all the fields and all the main connections set up, and they can configure it to their setup and don't have to worry about all the fields. So I want to get the fields done. I want to get all the roads set up before I do anything else. I'm not worrying right now how to get to the shop or how to get to this or that. I just want to get my connection set up. Okay. Nope. Whoa, that didn't work. Why didn't that work? There are still some bugs on this. They're still working on bugs on this. So, also remember, every Monday, when I'm in good shape physically and not sick like I was last week, and I do apologize for not broadcasting last week. I was sick. I had a little virus, not the main virus, but another little intestinal virus that was going around that I got, that sidelined me for about 5 days, almost 6. It hit me hard. And the funny part was, I wash my hands just like I'm supposed to. Wash my hands several times a day. When I go out in the public, I wear my mask because I'm at high risk, because I'm a diabetic. I have heart problems. So I'm one of these people that are supposed to be making sure that that I am not getting sick. And I got sick. Still a little weak from it. Lost some weight. Now I just gotta keep it off. That's not the good way to lose weight. I mean, I reached my goal weight, and I've been maintaining it now for about 6 months now. And since I've been maintaining it, I'm thinking about setting another goal weight. Right now, before my accident, I was 5'11", and after my accident, I'm 5'10" now. So I've lost an inch because of my back injury. But according to the doctor, or the clinic I'm going to, I'm at the right height for my right weight, which is 180 pounds. I like to get down to, my next goal is to get to 175 and maintain it, and then get to 170 and maintain it. I'm slowly trying to lose the weight, not lose it all at once. I want to be able to set a goal, like lose 5 pounds and maintain that loss of 5 pounds, so I do not blow up like a balloon later on. So I wait a couple months. Once I reach the goal, make sure I maintain that weight, and after I maintain that weight, I'll go ahead and set another goal. And after I reach that goal, maintain it for a couple months, and then go from there. So that's, connection is all connected. I think that's it for right now. I think the rest of this is just factory. Now we can connected here. No, that goes, yeah, that's factory. Yeah, that's factory, so I'll set that up separately. Yeah, that's all factory. So that's good. I need that one set up. Oh no, there is one I need to set up. Another one we need to connect to. Yeah, we need this one set up. Now this building here is a warehouse building. I need to connect a road. We'll do it from there. So we can get to field 4. And there's some things we have to do here. And we got one of these awkward angles, so we'll just do that to this. Okay, that's connected that way. And since we are on a seasons map, I am going to need to get, for the factories, I'm going to need coal and ore to start off with. I'm going to need to get salt. So when the roads get snowy and icy, I need to get them under wrap. And let's connect this like so. That's field 4 there, so we can have another connections to bore there. Okay, that's that. And they'll turn into there. Vehicles coming this way can turn. Back up one. Now you notice, if you've been watching, I've been lining everything up on that red line that keeps popping up. What this is, it lets me know where I'm connected or what it's hitting. Right now I'm not connected to anything, but it's telling me the closest node or waypoint or whatever you want to call this. We need to make a left-hand turn from here, so we'll do it from this one. Nope, back up. There we go. Nope. Okay, click on that. Start up turn. And connect to there. Okay. Now what we have to do is get that connection down there. Same thing. Left and right. And I think we've got one more, then we can start working on the fields. Okay. Oh. There we go. Okay, that's good. And we need to make a left-hand turn coming the other way. So we need to go down here, turn around, and come back. I do have fuel on difficulty, so I'm using a lot more than normal. So this is going to be, I'm running this a little bit harder. I wanted to do it, and I should have done it. I should have just set this up as a manager. As a farm manager instead of a new farmer. That was my mistake. I mean, I think that's what I originally started the series on, was a farm manager. Where you start off with nothing and just go from there, but since I was having so many issues. Yeah, we're connected to there. Okay, we got one more connection. Then we are done with the majority of connections on this thing. All we have to do is connect the fields. So that's taken 45 minutes of your time out. I do apologize. Oh, I can turn that off. Nope. Here we go. Got this little pathway. Okay. Turn this around. And turn that on. Okay, there's the sports bar. Okay, we got that connected. Run this around and make a left-hand connection going this way. Back up. Nope. Yep. Okay, that's connected. And now it looks like I've been drinking, but I haven't. I'll swear I have not been drinking any alcohol in 20 years. So, just my old age. So need to take the license exam again, take a test drive with the license examiner. Good thing I own the police force. They'd be pulling me over every day. Okay. That did connected? Yes, it did. Okay. And I think that's it. I just need to make this connection. And I'll show you how to set up a field. I just want to make sure I got that connection down there, and we need to go to field 1 any which way. So I'll take this way instead of the other way. Yep, I did not do that. Okay, and there we go. We got it connected to the bridge, so traffic can go across that bridge. Traffic can go down that way, or traffic can continue on. Excuse me. Okay, guys. This is field 1. What you need to do is when you do a field, actually I need to do something first. I need to get this. I need to set up. I need to get something that can trim some trees for me. Get that. No, that's the 8RT. I don't want the 8RT. I want this one. Yeah, that's the one I want. Okay, standard. I want wide weighted. Yeah, plain design. No, we want triangle. And we'll just set that up 8400. We'll buy that. And we'll go back. Forestry. I need this. John Deere green. Buy. And stump grinder for that, which is this. And we'll buy that one. That looking pretty good. And then we need to buy a trailer. That takes wood chips. Which is going to be the iconic field liner. Holds up to 1,000,000. So green colors are John Deere yellow. Main color is John Deere green. Design color is John Deere yellow. See, doesn't look like a John Deere. We're going to use Michelin wide tires. And we're going to put John Deere on here. Capacity is going to be 1,000,000. And we'll buy that. Okay. Let's back out of that. Okay, we want to take a look at a field. When we do take a look at the field, we want to look how we are going to access this field. Okay, this is field 1. It's owned by me. Last type of fruit on here was wheat. It was harvested. It's 66% fertile. The field is exactly 1 acre now because I cut it. Land acres is 26.7 acres because I got the farm on there. Before was previous grass, and then it was follow the other one. So I want to take a look for both when I set it up to line it, plow it, cultivate it, and seed it. And I also want to take a look at it when how I'm going to set it up when I'm going to be harvesting, because we can set up the harvester to start harvesting the field and have a tractor with a trailer at the end on the back of it, so every time the harvester needs to be emptied, the tractor will go out and empty the harvester, come back, wait there until it's full, then go off to the silo if it needs to, then come back and wait until the harvester needs to be taken care of. Hang on 1 second. Sorry guys, I had to get something to drink bad. So we gotta take a look at that. So we got this nice open area here, so we can set up a path for our tractors to come in and out of. You know, all our equipment to come in and out. Or we can set it up over here, but here we don't have that as much room. And we want, because when I harvest, I want the tractor with the trailer, I want it parked here, facing this way, so it can come in and go. Or facing this way. I don't want it here, because the harvester's going to need room to turn around. I'm going to need the other vehicles to turn around, and that's one of the reasons why I added a little bit more space down here, where I extended. Let's get down there. Yeah, we'll get down there. Where I extended, this is all going to be gravel from here forward, but I got a place for the vehicles to turn around. And as you can see, I don't have that much room over on this section, but I do have plenty of room down there, so I think I'll set up the connection to we'll come off of here, park the vehicles here, then we'll drive off and we'll have a left and a right here. I think that's going to be the best way, so all the vehicles are out of the way of the vehicles that are in the plow or harvesting or seeding or whatever we got here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive this way, and we're going to come off of here. We're going to connect it so we can have both ways coming in, but what I'm going to do is make a big connection here, and I'm going to use the opposite. We're going to cross the street. So when a vehicle comes this way, okay, stop right there. Okay. We're going to come over here. See how I'm away from the field so it doesn't interfere with any of the implements that might be used. And we're going to add, we use this little pointy area thing here. This is going to add a waypoint. Then we're going to name this field 1 and hit enter. And you see that little triangle or a little pointer down there. And then what we'll do is we'll just drive off this way. And we'll connect to the road this way. And we're connected, and now I can go off that way. We're going to need to connect it so if the vehicle is coming in this way, it connected so it doesn't have to go all the way around and come around this way. So we need to be able to, and what I'm going to do is kind of make, because you gotta realize something, you're going to have long pieces of equipment. So we're going to go like this. Just once you see the seeder I'm going to be using for these fields, you're going to understand why I'm making this big loop this way. Okay, and that's connected. Now we have to connect it making a right-hand turn. And we'll do it right here at this point. And field 1 is all set up. Now you take a look, I got 2 waypoints now. So I tell you what, we're going to test it. And all we have to do, we got field 1 selected. We hit this little button here, and we'll automatically drive to it. My hands are off the controls. I'm not touching anything right now. You see it's braking to make the turns, make a decision which way to go. It's coming around, it's turning around. It's coming this way. Finding it's slowing down. It slows down at all the curves, and when it's going to make big. And it's slowing down because it's reaching the stopping point. And as you can see, driver has reached. Driver of the off-road vehicle has reached field 1. Oh, excuse me. Sip of tea on that one. So that's basically how you set up the fields, and we got to do this on all the fields. We got to find the best point to actually park the best place to park our vehicles, so we can actually have access in and out of the field. You know, we might have, since this is field 1, we're going to need the lime spreader, we're going to need the plow, we're going to need the cultivator, and we're going to need the seeder. So that's 4 pieces of equipment that will be stacked up behind each other, because it won't crash in, it shouldn't crash into each other. But what it does is, once that one vehicle, I take the this lime spreader, and set it up on the field, the next vehicle will automatically start and move up to field 1 position, and then once the limer's gone to the next field, now the plow set, you can set up the plow for that field, and so on and so on and so on. So that way it's not, the traffic is not being blocked. Let's just say if I have somebody that's coming down this road or going that way down that road, traffic is not being blocked by these vehicles waiting in line for that field. So you gotta take that in consideration also. Now here's a difficult one. You know, the difficulty about this one is where to set it up at. Do we want to set up, this is field 2, do we want field 2 set up here? We got that spaghetti. Or do we want field 2 set up down here, where you got a lot more room, you got a good way in and out? But then you also got to get to field 3, which is all the way over to here. So, which is the shortest way? Or do I set it up on this little side road on the other side of the telephone poles? And can I get the vehicles to turn left and right if I set it up here? You got a little bit more room, as you can see over here now. But when I turn, I gotta make sure my connections hit here. because you can see, barely can see, but you can see two lines there. So one of these lines goes that way, the other one goes that way. So I got to be able to make a tight turn. So my waypoint I need to connect to when I make that right-hand turn is there. That way I can go left or right down there, and I can go here and there. So that's one of the things. And the other thing is field 3 is over here. Now this is where they suggest that you start your plowing and all that is here. Well, I got all these trees in the way, so I'm going to have to remove these trees because I am going to set up field 3. So we are parked here and start off this way and come down and all that, but I need the vehicles off the road. So I need to get that taken care of. So I tell you what, let's figure this out. So you gotta take all that in consideration. I could park the vehicles here, but when the vehicles come around here, they're gonna hit the vehicles and they're gonna get trapped. So I definitely need the vehicles up there. But where can I access? Where do I want the vehicles to come into? Okay, well, we're gonna do this. Okay, right here. Start our turn right here. Make a nice wide turn. And that way all our vehicles now are going to be lined up. So if I have 4 vehicles here, they're not going to be on the road. Let's go one more. There we go. And we'll set waypoint. This is going to be field. Oops. Field 2. Okay, now we're going to have the vehicles exit out of here, and connect there, so that way you can go up, down, straight. We also have to make a left-hand turn out of here. See how I'm avoiding the spaghetti over here? I'm just coming down here a little bit. I have all that extra space. So we are going to turn left here. So in case the vehicle has to go that way, it can. Now we gotta connect it so the vehicles coming this way can connect onto there. So that's going to be easy. Let's just get to an area where we turn this vehicle around. And what I'm going to do is take it. Oh, get back. Back up one. Back up. There you go. So connect there. We're going to go straight on this way. One more. There we go. And it's connected. So this way would be straight. So depending on where the vehicle's at, it has connection to get to here both ways and a way out both ways. Okay. So before we can do field 3, we actually need to get our chipper down here. make wood chips. So let's turn that off, the tab over, and we got that. So I've got to add the chipper. Turn the pipe on. I've got to move this out of the way. And reconnect it. So move this out of the way. And I'm going to need wood chips any which way, so that's one of the reasons why I'm using this. To cut down the trees that can't be cut down by the regular log cutter. So we need B. Oops, nope. Need G first, then B. And then attach the stump grinder to that. And we need to hit G and B, raise that up. Next to trailer. I like the way that this automatically turns it, connects it to the, lines up to the nearest thing to spit out the wood chips, which it doesn't have any right now. This is and to check my mod and map review, you'll see I've already done a review on that a long time ago, and I put it in my playlist. But I like this mod, and I mean I really like this mod. It's a good mod. I've used it ever since I found it. And I've used it in every one of the game's maps I've done them on. There's certain trees that can't be cut down by the wood cutter. And yes, I know. I've done a mod review on the stump grinder, which this one is. This is wood chipper slash stump grinder. But so you need to hit X to unhold it, E to turn it on. I haven't decided if I'm going to cut these things down, but basically the small birch trees, the wood cutters can't cut it, so I can either just get the stump grinder and grind it and get nothing out of it, or I can just use this, grind the trees away, and that will be it. Can you see something? No, not gonna work. Too far back. Get rid of the stump. And since this holds 1 million wood chips, I don't have to empty this every 5 minutes. And move to the next one. So we're going to get rid. I'm just going to get rid of all these trees here. think, yeah, I'm going to need to. Yeah, I'm going to need to get rid of. There's a whole bunch of trees I'm going to need to get rid of on here, so I might as well do it. This implements get stuck, and since I've done this before. This actually works out pretty good. I like this. I like this. Works pretty good. Actually does a good job. It helps me solve the problem. I just need one piece of equipment. I don't need two pieces of equipment. The only problem is I get to remember to turn off. Sometimes I get to remember to turn off the stump grinder, or it will grind the whole tree up, and I'll get nothing out of it. Now, when it first came out, this mod first came out, you could, when you ground the stumps, you used to get wood chips out of that. I mean, you should, but here recently they stopped doing it. So I get the wood chips when I chip the trees, but I don't get it when I take care of the stumps. Also, when you're setting up a field, you want to take a look at a couple of things. You want to take a look at the environment around it. Try to remember what type of equipment you are going to be using. Since I am going to be using a large seeder, and I know even with a plow, they're getting stuff on these trees here. So I know that I have to watch. I need to cut down these trees so it won't get stuck on these trees here. Now, this is going to be difficult. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, good. Oh, good. I got most of it. I won't, sometimes it works on some of these stumps. But because of the angle on that. Because of that hill. I'm going to have to turn around. Now, I don't have to worry about stumps interfering that much because they're basically flush with the ground. But it's basically flush with the ground, so I don't have to worry about. Oh no, there it goes. Nothing about it. So evidently that stick. I don't think I need to get those trees. I know on the cedar it got cut up on this tree. Oh crap. almost forgot to, there we go. And that's why, I mean, sometimes you get distracted, like I just did, and almost lost all those wood chips. But depending on the equipment that you're going to be using, you might have to clear trees and stuff like that out of your way. And I like using this on this. There we go. I like using this to get rid of a couple of trees. Now I could cut down these trees and log them and then use the stump grinder and get rid of the stumps. I don't have time for that. Plus, I can always use wood chips. And, you know, always need wood chips. But I know on the big cedar, these trees will get caught up. So I got a few trees I need to knock out. This is the tool for the right piece of equipment. And that's another thing you got to take a look at for your farm. Now I have a lot of money, so I have $21 million right now. Oh, I'm telling you to go this way. That's not going to interfere, so let's just go ahead and go to the next one. But I get rid of the trees. I try to set it up the area for the equipment that I'm going to look for. With farming, you need the right equipment to actually farm correctly. Let's see that. Gobble that up here in a second. So same thing in this game. You got to make sure you got the right equipment for what you need to do. And since I'm getting ready to set up these fields to be farmed, and I know what kind of equipment I'm going to be using, and if these trees are going to be causing an issue, and I need to get rid of them, like I'm doing right now, I don't have to worry about it later on down the road. since these are semi-big fields, not all of these big fields, but the majority of them are, I'm just going to use one seeder, which is going to be my John Deere big one. So I know I need to clear the trees that are going to be in the way. The more I think about it, I'm going to cut. And we'll see if it'll let me cut. Sometimes it won't. Sometimes it won't let me cut these trees. And I haven't tried with this yet. So let's see if it'll let me cut these trees. What I'm going to do is just cut this. Okay, yeah, let me do it. I know a couple of these trees, if I was going to do these two, if I have to, I can always come back. And cut down more if I need to. So, I think that should be good enough for field 3. I think it's field 5 I need to do next, so what I'm going to do is just drive this over to field 5. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to cut these trees down. We need to go ahead and start doing the rest of this stuff down. So let me just cut this one tree down. Okay, got rid of everything. So let's just bring this back up. Get this out of the way for right now. Turn off this, go back to that. And start the truck. Usually works better if you're trying to drive it. I don't know why. Okay, now. Okay. Yeah, I'll just bring it across here. Yeah, okay. Go ahead and set that up here. When we set the field up, then we'll do this one real quick. And I'll show you what I mean by the road network again, just in case you're joining me late. So what we're going to do is get rid of all those trees. Now we can just come right in here. I'm going to set this up as field 3. And continue driving. I'm going to go past this. Connect this to this. Okay, and we got to connect back to this. So let's use this waypoint. And let's swing this around like so. Line this up so this is like so. And then we'll connect that, and let's connect there. And now we just need to go ahead and drive over to here. I think that's the only, no, there might be 2 bridges I haven't done yet. Okay, here we go like this. So we got that connected. While we're over here, and I forgot to do this one connection. So we're going to connect that. What are you doing? You're supposed to be here. No, here. There we go. That's why you gotta keep your eye on the red line. And we're just gonna drive straight past the KFC. Okay, I got 2 lines here, so this will be a 4-way intersection. Those are factories and train silos, so you don't have to worry about connecting that yet. There's some fields here we connect to. And we're going to set up some grassy areas. Which I hope by tomorrow or the next day I'll show you how to set up with Courseplay, how to set up a grass area. So you don't have to plant grass. I mean, there's lots of areas around here that doesn't hurricane signs, hurricane evacuation signs. There's lots of grass areas on this map where you don't have to plant a field for grass. So I'll show you how to set up with Courseplay, how to set up a grass field and use Courseplay to cut the grass every time when it needs to be cutting. And we can set up the field for picking up either making bales or picking up the grass, or making hay, or windrow, or tender the grass. So there's lots of things that we can do. And I'll show you what I mean by you get turned around. Once I make this connection over here, we'll come back down, we'll set up that connection there, then we'll set up the other end. So we'll set up all these connections, so we got all left and right hand turns taken care of. Which I've shown you how to do it on 3-way. I haven't yet really shown you how to do it on the 4-way. I think it's a little complicated on the 4-way because you get turned around so badly, and especially with a trailer. If I was doing this again, I would use a tractor with a hay wagon or something like that on there. Setting all this up because you're going to be setting it up for both implements and tractor trailers and stuff like that. So I'm using a short trailer, but it's giving me an idea of how it's going to turn and where it's going to straighten out. Yeah, okay, it caught it. Okay, it did catch it, so. We got all those connections done there. Now, I'll show you what I mean by it gets complicated. Because each way you gotta do a left and right hand turn. So you got 2, 4, 6, 8 connections you got to make. So I'll show you the way I do it. I start off with all my right hand turns first. So I'm turning, back up. There we go, I'm turning right. Start recording. I end my recording. Come down here, turn around. Tried to line the middle of the truck up. I tried to get on the same line that I'm on. There we go. So start doing this. And that's connected. So basically what I try to do is do all my right hand turns first, and I'll do all my left hand turns next. And when you have 4 fields on an intersection, you know, one here, one here, one here, one here, it gets confusing because you get so turned around. You kind of lose. I have a reference point now. I know my I know I need where the bridge is. I need to. That kind of gives me a reference point where north, south, east, and west is right now. So right now I'm heading west. Nope. Let me turn in here. Turn up here. I think that's my last right hand turn. I can't turn around because of the trailer. So I have to go over the bridge and come back over it again. Double check, yep, left, right, right, left, yep, okay. Everything's connected. I know that looks sloppy, but that's the way it's going to be. Okay, now we need to do all our left-hand turns. Let's see. Back up. There we go. That one's done. We need this. Flip around. do a left-hand turn here. So let's go up to this point here and make our left-hand turn there. Now you gotta remember, this is all part of the circuit or grid of networks that you're combining. And that point's connected to all these, so do this. Okay, we got that going here, so yeah, we'll connect here. Make our left-hand turn here. And that's connected. So where do we want to make our left-hand turn at? Yeah, our next point isn't until... Nope. So yeah, we're going to have to do that back here. Okay, stop right there. Make our left-hand turn here. I think that's the last one. Okay, that's all connected. That's good. Cross over the bridge, turn around, go down to the last connection. Right now we're heading north on the map. Remember, the top of the map is always north, the bottom of the map is always south, the right of the map is always east, and the left of the map is always west. So that's your headings. As you can see, I have a lot of the connections already made. There's a few I still have to make to complete all this. And I want to show you something. Another reason why I'm going to be using AutoDrive. Is once we get this connection done, gotta make a nope, we're gonna end that right there. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. So let's line that back up. Wasn't watching where the red line was at. Thought it was lined up on the right, the right spot, but I wasn't. Okay, I need to be on this one. We're going to turn here, hit record, and then turn. Went out of control. And I'm going to show you one other thing that AutoDrive can do some of the times. Since this is a workshop thing, thing, I'm going to park it here. You see I'm not on any connection right now, but I'm close to one. So I'm going to go to field 3. I want to go to field 3, service some vehicles out there. So I'll just hit play, set field 3, and what it's going to do, it's going to automatically find the closest waypoint if I'm close enough to a waypoint, and it will drive from wherever I'm at to wherever I send it to go. So I'm not driving this at all right now. I'm doing pretty good right now. Driving by itself. We're going to field 3. And the reason why I'm doing field 3 is I want to make sure I can get to field 3 without having to go all the way around the map and get all these intersections. Oh, see, I'm going too fast. Now, in the old version, I could control the speed a little bit more, but I haven't figured out this new version 100%. Yeah, see, that connection, boom, I'm here. Okay, I think we are going to set up one more field, and that's going to be field 4, and we'll call it a night. But again, if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button and bell. That way you know when the latest videos that I do come along. Also, do me a favor, help my channel grow by hitting that like button. Every like I get helps my videos get seen a little bit more on YouTube, which helps me get seen a little bit more by different people, which will eventually get new subscribers and the channel will grow. I'm trying to get to where I'm getting paid, where I'm getting revenue from YouTube. I'm trying to get, right now I can't get revenue from YouTube because you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time in a year. So I need the subscribers, and I also need the watch hours. My watch hours are going up, my subscribers are going up, which is good. And I want to grow this channel to where I don't have to worry about being on disability and start making money on my own. Just like and start paying taxes again and all that. So you can help me by suggesting this channel to a friend. Did I screw up? Yep, I screwed up. I missed field 4. So let's go this way. Let's go this way. I'm driving this now because I haven't set up field 4. I couldn't drive to field 4. I don't have a waypoint to field 4. But I want to be able to be on my own again. I don't want to be dependent on not workman's comp, but disability. Even though I paid into disability and I've earned this disability after 35 years as a firefighter paramedic, I've earned it after the crap I've seen and been through. I missed it again. How did I miss it? Okay, we go this way. Oh, maybe I didn't. No, I didn't miss it the first time. I just forgot to turn here. That's what I did. Okay. I want to get off of disability, so. Also, check out my website, which is buddy1927.live. I have some merchandise on there, and you can help me out by buying a t-shirt or a coffee mug or a bag, or I think I even have a bean bag there. That would help me out a lot. I don't make much money off of it, but all that money will go to my YouTube channel. All the money I make from this YouTube channel will go into it to help me buy better equipment and better, different games and stuff like that, so I can broadcast them and y'all can watch me play them. Okay, let's start here. This is going to be field 4. And I screwed up. No, I didn't. I know where I'm going to place it. Come here. We're going to be on the left-hand side of this field. So what I'm going to do is swing out. Excuse me. Okay, one more. There we go. Let's set this as this waypoint is field 4. Enter. What I'm going to do is just have this go this way and connect up to here. That's good. Okay. Coming this way. I'm gonna have different start points here for this field. We're gonna break off to here. Connect to here. And then vehicles coming this way. I'm here, and then at this waypoint. Nope, back up. Yep, this waypoint. Start recording, and have the connection go to. There. Okay, so that's all connected. Now we need to get the connection so we can make a left-hand turn as soon as I get out of this thing. Just gotta remember which way the arrows are going. Okay, so what I need to do is get this set up. So we are turning left here, and we're just going to swing around because remember we're going to have big equipment. Oh. Okay, and that goes to that waypoint there, so I can make a left or a right onto this one. So that's good, I think. Should be okay. Alrighty. What time is it? 7:55. Well guys, I hate to tell you this, but I'm going to call it a day here. So, I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Again, if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button and bell. That way you know when the latest videos that I do come along. Also, hit that like button. That way, every like I get my videos get seen a little bit more and it helps my channel grow. And as always, be safe out there in the world, have fun playing your video games, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.